maybe the only plus.
Oh, Arrey. Connected.
Said morning, Bobby.
Good morning.
Daniel Berry Sports Highlight IP.
Dang, son.
Said hey everyone, happy Wednesday. Baby Blue. Said hi Daniel. Baby Blue.
We still got.
Said hi Jim Jeetsy.
We still got a couple minutes.
Jim
before we can leave.
WTN.
Dang.
Said morning, Baby Blue.
I went ahead and started a few minutes quick. Just because of the lightning.
Baby Blue. Said what's up, Bobby? Wow.
What up? Dude, this is what I've been watching all night.
Said hi Daniel.
Dude, this is what I've been
Daddy
watching
Bet.
for the last couple hours.
Said best lightning yet.
I know, man. It's
Mac Daddy Bet.
that's the reason.
Said save that one.
That's the reason why I turned it on this quick.
Said dang.
It's been doing some nice lightning. I was on the other side of the parking lot, and it was popping them. Well, not nothing like that one that we just seen, but it was popping them off.
Be Blue. Said and you're just letting us see this LOL.
Yeah, that's the only reason I started it this quick, because I've still got a couple of minutes before I can actually start driving. Still got a few minutes, even though we've been here as long as we have.
MWTN. Said hello Geo. Geo. Said it tried to rain and out, nothing happened.
Well, it rained here about an hour ago.
Said wow.
It was freaking coming down. So we get to enjoy the light show for a few minutes anyway. 4 more minutes.
Baby Blue. Said so the storm is moving away from Yad.
Yeah. I don't know which way it's actually moving.
Be Blue. Said YOGC Sista Hard Hands.
TTY. Oh, WTGY with the 6-7 right off the bat. Lord have mercy, that was a big bolt. I don't know if that was just out of camera shot or
Jim
not.
WTN. Said morning WYOBT.
Too bad we can't just sit here in the parking lot and watch this all that.
WYOBT. Said GT Hard Hands Sista. Mac Daddy Bet. Said did you play musical trailers?
Hey, yeah. Well, I only loaded 2. It wasn't a bunch. I mean, it was just 2. That was it. The first one I loaded was like...
Said hey Bobby, how are you doing?
I'm doing alright.
WYOBT.
The first one was
Said hi Jim.
hours ago. I mean, it was still daylight. Well, it was before I got on Ken's stream. I had the first one already done, and then after I got the first one done, that's when I got on Ken's stream and hung out there. Just got done with this one.
Jim WTN. Said morning Mac Daddy. Baby Blue. Said which way are you heading? I gonna go look at it, dang that was bright.
I mean, what direction are we facing right now?
MWTN. Said morning Relic Robert. Baby Blue. Said that bolt was in view.
Yeah, it was. It's big too.
Relic Robert. Said morning G.
They're pretty far off.
Robert.
The big boats are
Said Jim sorry.
kind of a good distance. Kind of close. The truck says 76 degrees. And Wisconsin City. So this should be the last load we pull out of here until next year. Unless they swap me out somewhere. Then I come back and get another one. This one should be the last summer run for me. Dude, that was massive. Alright, let's roll.
WYOBT. Said oh yeah, that's a good storm moving through there.
Yeah, it is. Those are some massive boats, man. I tell you what. That rain was hard too, man. Which it was about an hour ago when it come through. The rain was. Give or take. I think it was 10:30. Hour and a half ago.
Said hello.
Howdy, partner. How you doing?
Don't bullshit you. Said hi driver, can you tell me how to set up text to voice that you have please?
I don't know how to do it, man. A friend of mine done it for me. He didn't tell me how he did it. He done that overlay for me too and didn't tell me how to do that. That costed me though. I had to pay like $1,000 for all that.
Here, look. Said what part of New Mexico is we up here in W? I sure could use some more.
Well-
Still bullshit you. Said okay, no worries.
What part of New Mexico am I in? Arrey. Oh man, it's dark out here. I can't see nothing. Take my signal light on after I get out in the lane. Yeah, it would have been nice to sit there and watch the lightning all night. Yeah, I knew I was going to be there for a minute, but I never imagined it was going to be that long. WTG ball with the thumbs up. It just passed. That's what it's headed. I think it's headed maybe towards Arizona. I don't know. I can't read it right. I read it radar about the same as I do Spanish. Oh, WTG, is that Cheryl? With the star. The Van Hornish. Well, I didn't know how, when I put the title up, I just didn't know how far I was going to make it. And that was way before they loaded me up this late, so I don't know if I'll drive farther or less or more or around it. I'm just not sure yet. It's aggravating though, having to start out at freaking midnight like this. Oh, WT. WTGG with the gift of membership. Awesome. Oh, look at that. Stone Cold got it. Wasn't he just in here? I can kind of see him over nighttime a little bit. Daytime, I can't make them out. Dude, that was a big one. Slow down. What now? Oh, right. She should be fast asleep by now. It's a big lightning, man. Yeah, it started to the left of us. The rain come through, and it's mostly over to the right of us now. So it's headed west. Yeah, headed west way. Oh, he's already changed the names to info. I got you. To the moon? No, we're headed to Texas right now. We'll be in Texas for quite a bit tomorrow, though. We'll be running 10 all the way to McLeany, Florida. Well, the load's going to McLeany. Whether we make it to McLeany or not is yet to be determined. I may get so far down the road and have to turn around and come back and grab that other load that I loaded up. Right. No doubt, man. Somebody's live streaming the moon impact? What are they doing? Live streaming it through a telescope? I hope it don't go dark. Oh, wait a minute, it's already dark. It's already dark, brother. Shut up. Are they trying to shoot the moon out of space? It's on 25 northbound, just north of Hatch. Maybe 20 miles north of Hatch. Well, no, I don't think it's even 20 miles. Maybe 15 miles north of Hatch. Got dust all over my window, muddy, dusty rain. I figure you might be more familiar with Hatch. That's the reason why I said. And it is about 15 miles south of Truth or Consequences. Ish. I think they might only have one little convenience store. That's all they even got in the town. I stopped there, but it's been years ago. It's 4 or 5 years ago. move away from the moon, I might be able to see the impact. It's shining pretty bright right now. Dude, that'd be wicked, big explosion. Dude, what you doing up so late or early? Oh dear. What up, Peacemaker? How you doing, man? Welcome to the Ride Along Gang. I thought I was going to get this stream started a lot sooner than I did. But, they had other plans. What up, Chuck? How you doing, man? Number 64. We're getting pretty close to that big 6-7. I really appreciate you stopping in. We'll catch you next time around. Enjoy that night. Team, well, enjoy your night too. Dang it, man. How's it going, Carrie? I'm not real sure, man. Couple, 2-3 hours anyway. I don't want to drive all night. Man, more than about 3 hours, I think. It'll be later in the evening tomorrow before I get to start back up. Unless I pull over right now, and then it'll still be kind of like late morning. Can't pull over right now though. I'd have been better off just sitting there. 7:26 in the AM. Enjoy your early morning after sleep nap. Watching the moon, we might see that rocket hit. don't know, man. Somewhere between Van Horn and if I drive all the way down to freaking Junction, though, it'll be 6 o'clock in the morning time I get down there. That far down.
Said 7 minutes to Robbie Wooster Lake.
I got my eyes on it. I'm watching 7 minutes. Should have put me on screen by then. Well, I don't know. Maybe not.
Arrey. Said Bobby, with all these late nights you've driven through Texas and New Mexico, have you ever seen a chew the capital? Mac Daddy Bet. Said you can make donuts when you stop.
And I've seen some weird stuff out here. On 4 legs, not on 4 legs. I seen something one night. It's actually on the short shelf, and I don't know exactly what that was, but that might have very well been a chupacabra. Might have very well been one. It's on the short shelf somewhere. I don't remember what I got it titled though. It's way back there, way down from the top. You'd actually be better off hitting the oldest tab and scrolling from there to find it. I think Tasha might have still been with me on the truck when that happened. And she's been off the truck for at least 3 years. 3 to 4 years, something like that. Cause she just rode, since I've been at this place, she just rode like 2 years. She rode like 2 years at the other place and then 2 years at this place. And in them 4 years, I took her to every state except Alaska and Hawaii. That's pretty much what my short shelf is, though. It's highlight clips of all my live streams. That's pretty much all of my shorts are. I would say maybe, dang, that was a big old lightning bolt. I would say somewhere between 85 and 95% of my shorts. It's pretty much all live stream highlights. What up, Lori? How you doing?
John Bryant. Said hello, Lori C. Boxed. Said, did you know Ford Steve retired from trucking?
Yeah.
WYOBT. Said Lori CGC.
Everybody's got to retire sometime. Heck yeah. Gotta have me an apple cider vinegar gummy.
John Bryant.
Man, those things are strong. better than chugging the ACV. What you talking about? Oh, the liquid apple cider vinegar. I got you. Never mind. You can stop typing now. I caught up. Too late. Here we go. Yeah, it is much better. I bet you rolled your eyes when I said that, didn't you? Too late now. I've got it typed in. I'm sending it.
Said sorry, I am tired. Just pop up.
Dude, those are some nice boats. They're all behind us now, though.
Said I'm going to bed right along, gang. Bobby, have a great night drive.
Alright, Tony, appreciate you stopping in and hanging out. Catch you somewhere down the road, maybe.
Jonathan JXJL. Said Jay.
What up, Jonathan? How you doing, man? Oh, I just seen the rocket hit. Dude. I don't think it's been 7 minutes yet, has it? I think window's so dirty over here on the door. If it was to right now, I'd never know it.
Jonathan JXJL. Said dark name 8825 outbound Marfa, Texas. Mysterious lights from unsolved mysteries just south of Van Horn near Van Hornish area.
Van Hornish area.
Said I almost forgot safe travels for you, Bobby.
Thank you. Always as safe as possible.
And time champion. Said Van Hornish is the best description line.
Man, y'all enjoyed it.
Like I 10 probably would
Sam.
sleep here in a few.
Yeah, we're on 9:25 right now. Sounds more like 25. Still got about a half hour and 10. And then we'll be on 10 for the next 5 days. No, I'm kidding. Next 3 days anyway.
UYLBT. Said I owe some 210 time LOL. Said I don't know, has Bobby been to Marfa?
I don't know. I don't know if I've been through there or not. I would have to go through there again to see if I've ever been through there or not. Not recently. I mean, I haven't been. But you know, maybe years ago, maybe. But
Ten-time champion. Said the other day Bobby was 5 miles from me on the interstate. I kept looking at the street wondering why he wasn't passing my building, then realized he was going the other way. I love you, team. See, I am really tired. We just talked about you on my 25.
right.
Jonathan J.
What area was that 10 time?
Said no, not my least favorite stretch of road. I tend in Florida AL to Jack's 400 straight miles of solid ton trees.
Yeah.
Jonathan J.
Yeah, we'll be running the Panhandle.
Said nothing to see Pepsi forward to Jacksonville.
Right.
Dark meeting.
Pepsi coming to
Said
Jackson.
if you clicked going through, then you missed it. WYO18. Said on number 10 time.
I don't
10-time
know.
champion.
I don't know if I've been through there or not.
Said Opelika, Alabama, maybe 2 weeks ago.
Oh yeah, Opelika. We usually in the summertime we do the Opelikas. I hadn't got any in the last. Maybe the last. I don't think I know I didn't get any this year, and I don't think I got any last year. Year before that, now I got a couple. I was surprised they didn't have me take that hometown load to Opelika rather than Brundage. But usually on my home times, in the summertime, they'll send me to Monroe, Georgia is what they usually do.
Time champion. Said I own a Mexican restaurant on I-85.
You know, on a Mexican restaurant.
Said
Hey,
happy Wednesday, everyone
Okay.
is still up. Jonathan JXJL. Said Marfa down south of Van Horn around Marathon, Texas Highway, then goes straight south of town of Van Horn, then State Highway.
I don't know if I've ever been
Said the
there or
first
not.
time I have a black background, I went over to YouTube and then sure enough it showed up.
Got your black background now? All you gotta do is turn it on.
So it's back to normal and it's a lot easier for my eyes.
Well, that's the night background for looking at it during the nighttime. That's what it's dark something's what it's called.
Said you can put some miles behind you driving this time of night. This is when I love to travel.
Yeah, I mean, travel at nighttime's alright, but I don't really care for it. Dark mode, that's what it's called.
Time champion. Said you're saving so much money for 2 weeks. Every customer has been like, no lettuce, please.
I don't eat lettuce. Somebody was telling me that the lettuce has been contaminated here lately.
They'll go back to wait during the day. Oh, gotcha.
My uncle was telling me not to eat lettuce on anything because some kind of contamination. I said, shoot, I've not eaten lettuce on stuff in
John Bryant.
probably a decade or better. I always order like my burgers without lettuce. About the only time that I eat lettuce is in a taco salad. That's about it. That's about the only time I don't. Dude, that was massive.
Bobby, my dad and I bought a house in Sevierville, TN1 5 years ago. We had to sell and stay in Arizona, BC, and kidney problem.
Dang.
Jonathan J.
I used to live right next to Sevierville.
Said wanted to move to Tennessee so bad.
It's nice, man. It really is. That was a huge bolt of lightning that just struck behind us.
Mid-time champion. Said a bunch of people got sick off lettuce in Tacoville. I feel bad for the people who went to the emergency room for the first lettuce outbreak trying to convince doctors Tacoville was contaminated.
Right.
Said dang it man, you're on nights now.
I know, they messed me up today
Said smiling face with hearts.
with that.
Face with heart. The emojis are for everyone and even me. I had a snack tonight so I'm celebrating with a
With that double load.
Said love you guys and I'm glad
Messed
I
me
called
up.
you. Broker John Bryant. Said hello Kenwood.
I sat back there for 10 hours
Said hey Broker John.
getting them 2 trailers loaded. 10 full hours. And every time I'd fall asleep, somebody would call me. Dispatch, I think, called 2 times or 3 times. Then my sister called. And something else. I started to fall asleep one other time and something else happened. Oh, WTG Ashley with the goat corn and WTGYO with the honey. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Y'all are awesome.
Jonathan JXJL. Said if you eat fast food, places have some vitamin HCl supplements with extra stomach acid capsules to kill food poisoning. Ken Widow. Said I think they kicked you down some extra pay for saving the other driver from having to wait to get loaded.
I know, right? They better.
Said, oh dear, I hate when that happens.
Not enough, but
Broker John Bryant. Said WTGWYO and Ashley. Different order. Said ding 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 ding. 10-time champion. Said okay, random theory at 1 in the morning. I don't understand why their errand team keep trucks on the road. Seems like there should be way more than there are. Darn yay.
drivers just don't.
Said you're better off not living in Sevierville. Too much of a tourist trap.
Yeah, it is too much of a tourist trap. Truckers don't do the night driving like they used to back in the day. You know, used to back in the day when I first started driving, there's a lot of trucks on the road after dark. A lot more during the daytime, but a lot more. There was a lot more than they are now, late at night like this. And I used to do all my driving at night too.
Said well, Pigeon Forge Gatlinburg more of a tourist trap.
Yeah. I just don't care that much for driving at night anymore. It's alright, but
BYOBT. Said probably because there is no friggin' parking.
well, that would be the reason for them to be driving at night. You know, if more truckers drove at night, then there would be more parking spaces at night. But most truckers just want to do the day shift now. Seems like. Like I said, I mean, I can't say nothing because that's what I like anyway. That's what I like.
Said true, they're all within a stone's throw of each other.
Yeah.
Now Daddy Bet. Said having a midnight snack, a big bowl of Fruit Loops with cold milk.
Big old Fruit
Jonathan
Loops. Heck yeah.
JXJL.
I like Fruit Loops.
Said I used to be total night owl for driving and flying after health problems. I have trouble at night.
Yeah. I used to like
Said POJ Ford Raleigh visited Crime Museum in Sevierville owned by John Morgan, the head of Morgan and Morgan Injury Attorneys.
dang it, for real. Yeah, I used to do all my driving at night, but I just rather do it during the daytime now. I never did see that rocket hit.
Said 90 thumbs up, keep going for Bobby and the Misfits gang, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, have a good time, and please be kind, smiling face with hearts, smiling face with hearts.
Dang it, we got 90 thumbs up. Let's go. Not too shabby for middle of the night, start of the morning.
Said I got a mess of a schedule tomorrow in regards to parking. They're ending the first day in Los Angeles at 1 a.m. trying to park and then going to straight up downtown at 1 p.m. I'm dreading it.
Dang.
Jonathan
Yeah, I would dread that
JXJL.
too. Downtown.
10-time champion, there is a law firm besides Murder Row. 10-time champion. Said I heard an interview John Morgan said he never understood why Americans are so obsessed with crime, so he decided to open a crime museum in Sevierville and make money.
Right. didn't catch it.
Send is this live premiere.
It's a premiere. It's a premiere just for you, DJ. It should tell you when it before you click onto the video, right down in the bottom left right corner.
Sent you duplex skyscraper downtown area yesterday. It was the same thing for the LA airport.
Dang it.
10 times.
It should tell you down in the bottom left corner, bottom right corner before you start before you click onto the video. Right, did it 3 years ago, man. 3 years ago to this day, we made this exact same run, minus the load time. Pre-recorded with live commentary, man. I know, right? Some kind of special.
Jonathan JXJL. Said Mary and Onions. Jonathan JXJL. Said Onions.
Onions.
Jonathan JXJL. Said Noel.
Right wing close 1 mile.
WYOUT. Said popcorn yellow striped smile.
Always popcorn. Never nothing else.
Dark leading. Said when I'm taking a trip of 6 hours or more, I prefer overnight. It's much less stressful with no traffic and I can keep a steady speed all the way.
Yeah. Yeah, traffic wise, I mean, it is much better doing it at night time.
Said face blue smiling face fusion tongue out. 10-time champion. Said I heard a good clean joke the other day. They said what did the Pink Panther say when we killed an ant in his house? Dead ant, dead ant, dead ant, dead ant, dead ant, dead ant.
Dang it, man.
Jonathan JXJL. Said I was a night owl only until all the health experts covered how important full spectrum sunlight is for health.
Yeah.
Tim Porter.
I've heard that.
Said there is no traffic jam. Jonathan JXJL. Said got me so paranoid now I'm scared to be up at night only.
I mean, I don't know about paranoid about it, but they say there's benefits in the sunlight. If you, oh dude, the moon looks funny on the tip. Now it's green. That's weird looking. It looks like it's been knocked out of its frame, man. Wait a minute, let me put my glasses on now quick. That can't be right. My eyes have to be messing with me right now. Dude, it's a big old green
Jonathan JXJL.
triangle up at the top
Said
corner.
night only people have much higher rates of cancer than other non-smokers.
If you can see the moon, go look at it.
Said if they get no sun hardly at all.
That's pretty weird looking. I've never seen that before. That's just weird looking. Huh. Interesting.
JXJL. Said Martha Lights.
Martha Lights. Weird looking, man. I thought maybe it was just my eyes being blurry, but I put my glasses on and I could see it even better. It's funky looking. thought fire smoke would work. It just didn't. Didn't look like that a minute ago. Fire smoke's red, not green.
97 keep going,
It looks like it's been knocked out of its frame, man. Like it's shed, kind of. Huh. Interesting.
inspecting gadgets. Set a volume and color behind this fence.
What else did Inspector Gadget say to me?
Set 100 bunches bunch.
Oh, my guys and gals, ladies and gentlemen are freaking awesome. Thank you so much for 100 thumbs up right here, Travel Gang. Really appreciate it. Snip some salt from the salted crew. Butter up that popcorn. Enjoy the rest of the now we do the Misfits around here. How much do we love the Misfits? A freaking bunches. Nobody got it.
Deborah Warner. Set bunches bunch.
Hop back to Deborah with the bunch.
Set bunches.
Bunches and bunches of Cheerios.
Baghdadi vet. Said okay, I've finished my big bowl of fruit loops and my four-legged buddy is lapping up the milk out of the bowl.
Right, there you go.
Said ting 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 ting. Said I can't wait till I call it 0.
Popcorn and Coca-Cola. It's a pretty good combination.
Jonathan JXJL. Said I can't tell if it is clouds here foggy now, but I can't find moon anywhere in Tucson sky.
Can't find the money anywhere in Tucson. It's over here in Las Cruces, man. That's exactly what he told me. It was fresh picked.
Said we are supposed to get rain tomorrow. Jonathan JXJL. Said is the moon visible in Las Cruces right now?
Yeah, big time. Big time visible. The only huge town? Oh, it's already said for a while. Somebody fell asleep or kicked the tire on. PM in Alaska? Is it still daylight?
Said LOL, I didn't fall asleep. JXJL said all the stops on the tour were major megacities. Las Cruces was only a small town.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Las Cruces is pretty decent sized town though. Tardy's sleeping in there.
Said no, it's dark now here in SEDK.
Dark now?
Jonathan JXJL said they played at the University of New Mexico State Football Stadium.
Right, gotcha.
Daddy Bet said the counter on my screen still reads 5 thumbs up and does not much unless I refresh the screen on a computer. JXJL said the stops were like Houston, DC, Phoenix, Chicago, etc.
Gotcha. Major cities.
Jonathan JXJL said all the major cities on the way from Phoenix to Houston, they decided to stop in Las Cruces for whatever reason.
We'll stop here in this cool little town. Just because I like the name of it. Nobody out here.
JL. Said always wanted to visit Woodland Rainforest, Ketchikan, Alaska.
Ketchikan, Alaska. Catch 'em all. He's so scared of the dark, he had his hazard lights on.
Mac Daddy Bet. Said I am curious, how did you find a company from New Mexico when you are from Tennessee, if you can say? Jonathan
My
J.
cousin.
JL. Said 151 inches of rain per year in SE, Alaska Panhandle.
My cousin, he always worked for throughout his career. He worked for a lot of these out west companies because that's where he liked driving, was out in these areas. He didn't like the eastern seaboard, and he tried for a few years before I ever come over here to get me to come to work with him. After a few years of him badgering me to come to work for him, I finally put in an application. Been here ever since. Pretty good company. But that was what I got to thinking about, because he was never with any company too awful long. He was with these guys for several years. I thought, well, heck, give it a shot. See anyway.
Mac Daddy Bet. Said thanks for sharing.
You're welcome. Then he retired about a year or 2 years after I come to work for him. He retired. He passed away, I don't know, 7, 8, 9 months ago, something like that. It was about 9 months ago. He was the first person to ever put me up in a big truck too. Well, matter of fact, I think growing up, might have been the only person I ever got in a big truck with. Maybe. I don't remember getting in a truck with anybody else.
Jonathan JXJL. Said Bobby, they are testing me for a right side kidney infection. Have you had that before? Any advice?
I've never had kidney infection.
Said howdy Bobby, just got back from a long drive out in the country. How you doing?
Doing pretty good, brain. How you doing? I mean, I've had kidney stones. I've never had a kidney infection.
Said I'm so sorry about your cousin.
Thank you.
Jonathan JXJL. Said never do blood for Jersey for the stones. Jamie Murray.
I've had them
Said
tested.
not there yet.
If that's what you're asking, I've had them tested. Yeah.
Said the ultrasound to break up the stones.
I've never done that. I've always just passed them. Are we there yet? We're getting closer, man. Getting closer. Now my dad's had that done before and had them busted up. He's had a couple of different procedures on getting them busted up.
Said hello, nighttime, New Mexico.
What up, pink
Mac
sky?
Daddy Bet.
Pink sky.
Said I came so close to going into trucking after 20
Yeah.
Great big strike. Send some logs onto your my drive, but none of those little squawky birds that hang out in the road below.
If he had never, if that particular cousin had never put me up in a truck, I probably would have hit the rails. It's my brother. He tried for a few years to get me to come to work at CSX. I'm doing pretty good. Thanks, guy. How you doing?
Jonathan JXJL said, I have had 3 years of continuous help with this right kidney problem. Hope they can do something.
Hopefully, man. Prayers for you. I started passing kidney stones, I think I was 20. 19 or 20 when I passed my first one. Pretty sure it was 20.
Jonathan JXJL said, thanks. Baghdadi Beth said this worked out better so we could be a YouTuber for all of us to enjoy.
True that, Pop.
Alaska Great
True
Lady
that.
said that that's crazy to be at 85 degrees at 1 in the morning.
I know, right? The truck says 88.
Sayers said, good morning, Bobby and Miss Fitzy, all as well.
Good morning, Chris. How you doing?
Jonathan JXJL said Alaska one Raven Lady our lows here in Arizona are around 90 and 4 to 5 a.m. Ray Dickster said, should I have Cheerios or shredded wheat?
Cheerios.
Said, I'm good, thanks, Bobby. Very early start today. Alaska
Yeah,
Raven
late
Lady
start, really.
said, dang. Vince Tyrone said, I have lovely ride, Uncle Gang. Alaska Raven Lady said, it's 58 here. Jonathan JXJL said, Alaska one Raven Lady, are you near Ketchikan? Baghdadi Bet said, my outdoor thermometer says 49 degrees here.
49? Dang it, man, it's chilly.
Said, yeah, night shift, not easy, man.
No, especially when you're used to day shift.
Said that that's where I want to visit, or like probably just visit. Democrat said it's 70 in Northern Laura, Illinois, cloudy. It's supposed to start raining at 4 p.m. tomorrow afternoon, cloudy all night and day and night.
That flashing light's like on a little pole.
Said bass turquoise music note.
Huh. Interesting. It's like on an antenna or something.
Alaska Raven Lady said, wow, flashing light.
Yeah, it's sticks up a little bit.
Said, I did a night shift for Amazon years ago, lasted 1 year before it got too much for me.
We used to back in my younger years. Night shift was what I always did. Now it's right in the center. I couldn't tell if it was on the trailer or the. I couldn't tell if it was the trailer or the tractor that he had it on, but. It's about 2 foot higher than the vehicle. 67 in Copperhead. You might be right on that, man.
Money on night shift, but I can't do it now. Once I got to 40, I feel like old man help out.
Well, in trucking, it ain't no different. I mean, you know, maybe if you do like fuel deliveries, but
Said 67 degrees Fahrenheit.
trucking don't do the whole shift premiums like warehouses do.
JXJL. Said in Copper Hill.
Yeah, tougher. Now, when I worked for First Fleet, they didn't do shift premiums. They did do Atlanta premiums. So, you know, driving to Atlanta and back, doing my deliveries in Atlanta, I got paid more. It's kind of like a shift premium, but city premium, I guess.
John Palmer. Said I've enjoyed the ride this morning, folks, but it's time to get ready to go to work. Have a good one, folks. I'll check back in later, tunes.
Alright, job, Mom. Appreciate stopping and hanging in. In case next time make it back.
Sarah's. Said cheesy yellow Decker on all that's fun, but that sucks, Bobby. I thought that he'd give you guys overnight work.
Not trucking. Trucking, unless you drive for like Teamsters or whatnot, you know, like say UPS, something to that nature, you might get it that way. Most of the over-the-road companies, they don't even pay you holiday pays down here in, you know, over-the-road trucking. Overtime, you don't get nothing like that. Like I say, unless you're driving for like Teamsters. I don't know who all is under Teamsters. I know UPS is. They might get the overtimes. I'm sure they get the holiday pays. They might get shift pays. I don't know.
Jonathan JXJL. Said remember how they used to say postal workers would go crazy postal. I came up with a really good theory as to why.
Why's that? Because they didn't get overtime pay. No holidays, no overtime. Get that air conditioner out of my eyeballs, man. It's burning them up.
Sarah's. Said that that's so weird to me, Bobby, because in the UK they pay drivers premiums for night work.
Really? Yeah, it's a whole lot different.
JXJL. Said anyone notice the horrible strong fumes coming up on postal delivery from the truck? Imagine breathing those strong chemicals all day on postal delivery trucks.
Oh, dang. Yeah.
Jonathan JXJL.
It is a thought.
Said it would make someone go nuts.
You're right. Probably would. Yeah, it's a whole different world over here in trucking than it is over there. Or anywhere, really.
Frank Dickstrom. Said I hated tea, had a week off in 18 years, no joke.
Well, now when I worked in the factories, you know, I didn't take no time off. Some trucking companies that I worked for didn't get no time off. A little bit of time, but you know, not a lot.
Jonathan JXJL. Said postal vehicle goes down my street. The chemicals are so strong I can't open windows or leave outside for many minutes.
Dang. Imagine being in that box. near the wildlife. I had to push mine over towards the passenger. Yeah, I'm seeing that. Right. Popcorn, man. It's always popcorn. And is that Matthew? Made it in that long game. Don't do much side to side. Dang it. I think it was power line. Power pole maybe. I don't know. Not real sure. We got on the other side of El Paso, and they're lined down the highway like that doing it. When we get on the east side of El Paso. Dang! Lord have mercy, that scared the crap out of me. Jeez. Did y'all see that? That scared the snot out of me. That wasn't funny. Could have had a heart attack. It was a bird or something. I don't know. Bird. Yeah, I'm okay. Maybe a bat, now, something. It's a bird of some sort. Yeah. Right, they do. It's a bird. Come to what meeting? Might have been. Come to a something meeting. Well, thank you. Thank you. I should have done it a long time ago, but I didn't. Should have done it like years and years ago, but sometimes the location shows up as just GPS coordinates. Sometimes. It's kind of aggravating, but
Deviating verb. Send me a house in Minnesota and quiet at night like that.
that might have been what it was. It might have been an owl. Owls are bad for flying up out of the ditch.
Send me a house in Minnesota and quiet at night like that.
And that's what he done, was fly up out of the ditch. So it might have been. Probably was.
Lesson Raven Lady. Send your or Texas now. Mac Daddy
Welcome to
Bat.
Texas.
Send probably a bat that you smacked too.
Could have been a bat. It was better now. It was pretty thick, whatever it was.
Skyrim. Send bass turquoise music note. Dark medium. Send was a good size bird, whatever it was.
Yeah, it was decent size, whatever it was. I seen him coming.
Send hello Texas.
He hit the window right in front of my face though. That's why it scared me like it did. Because I seen him coming and heard it hit and it was right in front of my face.
Jonathan JXJL. Send came from right side.
Yeah, yeah, sure did.
Send ouch. It's Styro. Send scary.
But now if the windshield hadn't been there, I don't think he would have hit me in the face. I think he would have hit
Jonathan
right about where my door
JXJL.
frame's at.
Send couldn't tell if it was a bat owl or a Bill's lover bat.
It's thick, whatever he was.
Reese Harris. Send scary looking it didn't crack the windscreen.
I know, right? I've never had a bird crack windshield. Not that I can remember. I've hit pretty good sized birds.
Dark medium. Send the only bat that would get that big is a fruit bat and there aren't many around that area.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it was way bigger than a bat would be.
JXJL. Send last time Bobby had broken windshield, he had to do that repair near El Paso, funny or close to there now.
No, it was Nebraska.
Send bird got hit with the coyote chasing him as he lagged in low.
It was Nebraska one. And that, for some reason or another, that chip, it don't show up like it used to. It was a dark spot on the window. Now it's pretty transparent. It's pretty clear. Nice. Thanks for the warning.
Reese Harris. Send in the UK a silly kid cracked my car windscreen once as he thought it was a good idea to drop a large rock off the motorway bridge. Help, luckily I was okay, but I had a right go with that kid. Jonathan JXJL. Said I must have missed that one last windshield crack I saw you had to fix near El Paso.
El Paso. I don't know when that one was. I don't remember that one.
Said what state is Van born in?
Texas.
Jonathan JXJL. Said couple years ago or so.
A couple of years ago. Huh. Oh, that was Amarillo, wasn't it? No,
Jonathan JXJL.
I couldn't do any kind of repair to that one.
Red Freightliner.
I remember I remember putting glue in one or two of them on that Freightliner. One of them I used the repair kit. I did it at the house. but I don't remember where it hit at. You know, where I was at when it hit. I hope we're not about to run out of furniture up here.
Greece airs. Said I can't believe it's near 30 degrees Celsius and 1 a.m. there, Bobby, and that's crazy.
I know. Pretty warm. It was 105 earlier today.
John Bryant. Said cheers, Chris.
I don't know what the Celsius was, but 105 Fahrenheit.
Greece airs. Said GT Kroger. Jonathan JXJL. Said Corbin different on the statement Van Halen is wrong. Greece airs. Said that's over 40 Celsius, body way too hot on the base.
Over 40. Dang it. Yeah, it was hot today.
Extra. Said I reckon that bird might need some neosporin and a band-aid.
You might need an Excedrin, man. Or a goodie powder.
Said near 110F. Jonathan JXJL. Said multiply Celsius by 2 then add 32 to get Fahrenheit. Broker John Bryant. Said hello Brayden. Greece airs. Said oh what you do don't feed the bear son lol.
Yeah.
Corbin Tipper. Said the bird needs gauze. Extra. Said howdy Kroger.
What are you stopping for, sir?
Jonathan JXJL. Said don't feed the bears beer. Vince Tyrone. Said are they building new bridge?
Looks like it.
Broker John Bryant. Said hello Pin. Most wanted. Said howdy by all.
I got my story. How you doing, man?
Said person pink suede hair Kroger.
Yeah.
Back Daddy Bet. Said I backed up the stream to timestamp on overlay 012319 and some kind of bird from right to left Logan had a tail. Greece
Had a
airs.
tail. It's probably an animal,
Said GT most wanted.
I would say.
Jonathan JXJL. Said this delay will cause a Sierra Blanca fish instead of manhorn.
Right.
Said hey Bobby, hope you are well.
Doing pretty good, man. How you been? up through there?
Most wanted. Said High Greasers 007. Arsena. Said Yaha PE District Road State Road IQTHA and I face holding back tears. Jonathan JXJL. Said maybe even a Faven's ish. Arsena.
Maybe.
Said scared face holding back tears. Most wanted. Said trying to stay cool in this LA weather.
I heard that. Man, they're lined up through there.
I'm Daddy Bet. Said imagine daytime driving in this.
I know, right?
Grease airs.
It'd be bad.
Said cheers most wanted.
I think they opened the interstate back up during the daytime, though.
Said face turquoise music note.
I think. I don't know.
Grease airs. Said we finally got rain in the UK 2 months into it must be some kind of record.
Dang, finally, 2 months. Copper Hill got flooded the other day.
Said does not having manual trans take any of the fun out of trucking or is the automatic nice?
No, it's nice to be an automatic.
Said G Day will land down under safe travels to you sir.
Good day.
Grease airs.
Is that Ace?
Said GT Pink Sky. Mac Daddy Bet. Said no wrong turns now don't want to get stuck and do a 5-point turn around and this is El Paso.
I heard that, man.
Sky Rome. Said person pink swaying hair Chris.
I don't know exactly what the deal is here.
Grease airs. Said cheers Pink Sky hope all that's good with you. Jonathan JXJL. Said Michael Boger at Freight Relocator said he would have had to retire BC of his need if it were not for automatic transmissions. Grease airs. Said very slow slog traffic. JTJ. Said hello Bowie.
What is that? JDJ, ain't it?
Said
DJ.
Said reminds me of that Marty Robbins song El Paso. Jonathan JXJL. Said we came to bar to shift 18 speed all the time with me issue. In Sky Rome.
Man, not all
Said
trucks are
thanks,
18
Chris,
speeds.
I wish same to you hard
Most trucks are 10s.
Jonathan JXJL. Said I had that problem on American trucks and so I can relate.
I've never even driven an 18 speed. I've driven 10s, 13s,
Said thanks Pink Sky.
15s. I've never driven an 18. Eight, 18s aren't as common. Well, I mean, they're not.
Jonathan JXJL. Said my clutch whip got so sore on bottom from ATS shifting. Jonathan JXJL. Said 18 speed. In Sky Roma. Said you welcome Chris hard hands.
Is the light even changing? I don't know, man. I haven't seen it change not one time. There it goes.
Set ATS American Truck Set.
Yeah, I've got it. I've played it a time or two. I ain't played it a lot, but
Jonathan JXJL. Set fields with bare feet without shoes.
are you watching TV?
Juan Diego Santos. Set Arrey to Van Cornish LOL.
What up, fun? How you doing, man?
Arizona 50K. Said dude I actually caught you while you were actually lit for the first time in forever LOL. Hope you're being safe. And one question, did you bring the dog?
No, my dog passed away, man.
Broker John Bryant. Said hello again Juan. Skyroma. Said hi sorry about your dog.
Yeah, I hated it. Sucks. He had diabetes and we didn't know it. We took him to the vet all the time. You know, they didn't do what they were supposed to do as far as looking for stuff like that. And it ended up causing his kidneys and liver to shut down. And he
Arizona 50K.
had congestive heart failure.
Really sorry about that. Sorry I brought that up. I didn't you know.
It's all right. You didn't know. I mean, it was the vet's fault because they didn't do what they should have been doing every time we took him, you know. They done the blood tests and stuff like that. They didn't take care of him proper like they should have. Because we took him to the vet on a regular basis. They should have caught that diabetes. Had they caught it, then, you know, he'd still be with us. But we found out he had diabetes the day he passed away.
Jim WTF. Said hi Broker John.
And that was a different vet that we took him to on account of it was
John Bryant.
an emergency.
Say hello Chip 64. Arizona 50K. Said well to change the subject and hopefully get your mind off of this. I got to see my grandma and grandpa renew their wedding vows today.
Heck yeah.
Chip WTF. Said hi Chris. Skyroma. Said the papa would have a great life for hearing about.
later than I was expecting.
JRMS. Send good, great, nice travels. Drive safe, Bobby 10.
Team food, thank you. Always safe as possible. Yeah, they ended up getting down there 2 hours later than even I had anticipated when I was on your stream.
Driving daily. Said I finally got back in.
Finally got back. Okay.
It's IRL. Said bass turquoise music note. Spell it's JRMS. Said I'm out by good night, Bobby. See you soon later and next time later 10.
Me and Phil have you wonderful night, Sandy.
Seaman Trapper. Said G data Bobby waving a hand at.
G'day, man, Trapper. Waving a hand right back at you.
Said GC Chip 60.
Welcome to Smell Paso. Well, we've been in El Paso for a minute. Ever since we've been in the construction, I think.
Reserves. Said Seaman Trapper GC. Seaman Trapper. Said I was there in 1994.
1994.
Seaman Trapper. Said howdy Chris. Reserves. Said cheers Seaman Trapper. Driving daily. Said hey Chris. Seaman Trapper. Said 10 to 4 I got haunted out of me sleep. I just like with me wife visit dead.
You did one now?
Reserves. Said driving daily GC cheers. Dr. John Bryant. Said howdy Seaman Trapper. Seaman Trapper. Said she died 3 years ago.
Oh, thank you. Sorry,
Seaman Trapper.
sorry about that, man.
Said howdy John. Dr. John Bryant. Said hello driving daily. Seaman Trapper. Said 'tis all part of the choice of getting old that way.
Heard that.
Very simple.
For real.
Said Rob.
Bro.
Driving daily.
What up, bro?
Said my brother.
Good night, mate. that don't know it, we got Mexico over there on the right hand side. All the lights. Trade. Good God, look at all them engines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 engine light shop, man. Double stack.
Set GT Mary Kay. Cheers. Elevator fan Russell. Thanks for calling.
Thanks for calling. Elevator fanners. Thank you, man. Thank you very much. Does yours do that, John? Does it tell you when people follows? Big up double stack. I think that's a BNSF line. Probably headed into Mexico. That's the only place that happens, I think. I'd be able to in Southern California. But yeah, you can in Southern California. Stupid overpass, not reception. Yeah, I was gonna say if it don't, it should be in the settings somewhere. I mean, since we run two different ones, I don't know exactly how to tell you to get there, but it took me forever to find it on mine. Mine don't read out like the donations or the gifts. But it will. I just had never figured out how to get into that spot to where it will, or to where it can. They're insulated good, but they're insulated good as far as keeping the sound out. They're a lot better than they used to be. Like today, I was running my APU and I had the temperature set on 69. It's 105 degrees outside, and back in the bunk, I didn't feel the warmth at all. But now, if you turn that AC off, it don't take but just a few seconds to start heating up. I've got a full shift, man. If I want to drive up, and I don't intend on driving it. I got a full 9 hours that I can drive.
Set my new Starlink prior today, just waiting on the hardware, and then I can get it mounted up.
Heck yeah. So I'm not gonna tell anybody how long I've been up. I've been up for a while. I ain't gonna broadcast it though. They kept me there a full 10 hours getting loaded today. So it reset my drive line to a full clock.
Jonathan JXJL said it's not like, say, a 1990 week with Arrey in the cold where you nearly freeze to death below 40 F.
No, I mean, the APU keeps up. It keeps up good. Like I say, today it was 105, and I had my thermostat set on 69, and I never got hot. And then that heater, when it's real cold outside, I don't get cold. The main thing, as far as heating and cooling goes, if you keep your curtains pulled, it does 100% better. But this one, I can keep the curtains open, and it'll still. The Freightliner, the heat coming through the windshield, you had to pull them curtains. Yeah. Oh yeah. It stays warm enough. Yeah, it stays warm enough. If it drops real low like that, it'll stay warm enough. And it stays cool enough too in the heat. It stays like today. I put the blanket over me, laying back there in the bed. I actually put the blanket over me because the thing is, if you turn that AC off or you turn that heat off, it'll heat up or cool down quick. So it's not insulated to the point to where, you can go a massive amount of time without running one of them. But the insulation's good enough to where it'll maintain it. Where in the Freightliner, it really wasn't. I had to keep the curtains pulled to maintain a decent temperature within the truck. This one, the Kenworth, I don't have to do that. What up, Pooh? You not going back to school yet? Oh no, you don't go back to September. Some kids have already started back to school, man. It's 2:08 a.m. But the trucks back in the day, their insulation wasn't good. I can't appreciate stopping and hanging in. We get you here and there. That's definitely. Yeah, the older trucks. No, they wasn't that good. Even the Freightliner, like I say, even the Freightliner wasn't as good as the Kenworth is. The Kenworth's a lot better. But it don't take no time. Once you turn it off, it don't take no time for it to either heat up or cool down, whichever way the temperature is outside. Is that a cop sitting back there?
Jonathan JXJL said, what about an expensive Peterbilt 389 class higher end trucks? Are they better insulated or about the same as other trucks?
I don't, as far as the new ones, I don't know. Or even the old ones, I'm not sure how they are on the insulations. Peterbilt's and Peterbilt's and Kenworth's, though, they're sister companies, so they should be. Peterbilt's and Kenworth's are sister companies, though, so they should be somewhere similar to the same. Should be. They're owned by the same corporation.
Jonathan JXJL said, understood.
I don't know why they refer to it as sister companies instead of brother companies. You know, the names they give them. You didn't think they'd be brother companies, but they call them sister companies. See, Packard, they bought Kenworth like.
Please reduce speed.
Shut your mouth when you're talking to me. They bought Kenworth a long time ago. I think, I'm not exactly sure how far back it was they bought Peterbilt, but it wasn't.
Said it's time for you to change today.
Long time change today. Talking about for me? Yeah, I'll end up in Central Time before I shut down.
Jonathan JXJL said it's like lost in the Mitsubishi Dodge.
Yeah.
Said by Bobby.
What up, Sam? How you doing, man?
Said you are an FTT.
Yeah, I'll be in Mountain Time for. My clock will change over here in the next probably 10-15 minutes, but the actual time zone is about another hour. My phone clock changes over way early though, like an hour before it's actually supposed to, because actual Mountain Time switches over somewhere around Van Horn, right before you get to Van Horn, which is about an hour from here, ish, give or take. But my phone swaps over just about time I get out of El Paso. To Central Time. Central.
Jonathan JXJL. Said the moon is up now here in Tucson.
Wasn't it?
Said G Daydream. Said Watcher
Lasted a little bit longer than I expected. Dang it, man.
JXJL. Said Central Time Zone that goes almost all the way to Knoxville.
Well, we're running 10 though. No, Central Time Zone goes just to Chattanooga. It switches to Eastern Time right before you get into Chattanooga. But now we're going 10, and we'll stay in Central Time till Tallahassee, Florida. Just before Tallahassee, I think. Just before or just after Tallahassee.
Said 80F at 2:16 a.m. MDT. John Ryan.
Truck says 87.
Said
I know the overlay says 80, but the truck says 87.
Said Tallahassee 10-4 and I'm still here waiting. Dragon Daniel. Said Bobby I gotta get a few photos of President before I get back out and check in a few HRS to see if you're still rolling.
Heck yeah, man. Get you some sleep. Rest good. Appreciate you stopping in. No, we're going to McClenny, Florida. Come on, Pooh. We're in El Paso, man. El Paso, Texas. Evening, there's in a native. Is that Tomo? Come to the Rap-On gang, man. Oh, better watch it. Better watch it. Talking to me like that. Where's them flashing lights at? They're not flashing over there like they was last time. Do they just flash certain days of the week? I wonder. "62 miles to Sierra Blanca." So we've actually got this Sierra Blanca. That's still a mountain town. Snack it up on the popcorn. still 62 miles. We'll drive on past that. Oh, for the time change? Yeah. Yeah, it is Sierra Blancas-ish. Amorish, something like that. catch you today or not. I guess it's actually not. You did a line? Heck yeah, let's go. Less than 1,100 away. Sarge running. I seen that he had one upcoming. He started his up, though, according to the upcoming. He started his just about the same time, a little bit before me. Yeah, I don't care much for them. I'd rather do them during daytime. Dang it. Chow spray engaged. Damn, no. unless it's somewhere like Austin or Dallas, Atlanta.
Said Bossy, did you see all the deer the other night? Said Kim, not deer, I got shot a friend.
And they're kind of the same. One just got Tyrannosaurus Rex arms.
Said Locker. Said the new. Very simple.
Huh?
Said no, baby, one must have been asleep. Very simple. Said him, kangaroo, baby. Said no, well, there was a monk, just the Chewy's legs sticking out of the pouch. Said, well, you in Pennsylvania, Hazleton. Maybe.
When?
Said apparently Uncle Brett is gonna change my stuff today like it did yesterday, lol.
What's going to change? Oh, autocorrect. Yeah. It was getting me the other day bad.
To be Desi. Said, hey Bobby.
Let's do it.
True Locker. Said CDT.
We're still in Mountain Time, man. My phone just changes way early.
Maybe left. Said yesterday you got me a thought that will not off to a great start today, lol.
I don't remember whose stream I was on. I think it was John's driving daily. I think I was on his stream. It was hitting me just about every other word. Looked like I was drunk texting.
Said highest two. Said did the trap time change to?
No, because we're not in Central Time. We're still in Mountain Time.
Maybe. Said right lol.
The truck didn't change or the GPS didn't change.
Maybe. Said we were talking about dad earlier. Chip WTF.
Talking about me?
Said GD Barry.
Who was talking about me earlier? Who the heck is we? Yeah, he said earlier when I was over there. He said that they was talking about me. He didn't say who.
Send G to him have his breakfast. Jim WTN. Send good Mary. Third handle goodbye. Send good morning everyone picking up Love Manel first Illinois then heading off to Albuquerque.
Good, second.
Maybe. Send an enthusiast was in there also.
Yeah, I seen him in there a couple of days ago. I don't remember what day it was. It was a couple of days ago though.
Third handle goodbye. Send already then thumbs up.
Oh, thank you, man. Thank you very much. I didn't say a word the whole time he was in there talking. I didn't say nothing.
Send IM by TV.
Your what?
Third handle goodbye. Send you in the tower good.
That be it.
Said we were talking about drivers from TDS and I told him how you sent me to him and can send me to you.
Yeah. He's got a different program than what me and
Send
Ken's
G
got.
third handle. Send I have you on my TV now. Maybe. Send you the person heads up.
Yeah, but I mean, he uses a different program. I told him if he sent me an email, I would tell him what program that I use, but he never sent me one.
Send Rob.
Bruh. Whatever.
Maybe. Send up okay got. Maybe. Send Ben I freaked out earlier tonight. I had a helicopter fly over me and they spot where third handle goodbye. Send border inspection station down the highway.
Yeah, it's coming up.
Check around with the wildcats. Send hey Bobby are we there yet Elmo?
We closer. Getting closer, man.
Maybe. Send it turned out to be a medic shop. It was a place to live when at first I thought someone was being loose.
Medic top. Medevac. It always has. It stays on CDT coming westbound almost all the way to El Paso.
The trees like the tea get
Yeah, there has been. For the last few miles anyway. Look at that. Yeah, wait now. Get you some breakfast. Enjoy that porridge. less buffers, but they ain't got none set up. Is probably the reason why it buffers like it does.
Send GC maybe conduct. Maybe. Send Yeti show me a pic of you. This will be higher up.
ready for this guy to move out.
Send via this rocket GC. Send copy American. Send baby PO68 yacht. Repairs. Send missing Prophet American GC. Send Prophet American. Send just saying bye LL. Have a great day.
Howdy, Bonda. Have a great night. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it.
John Bryant. Send hello missing Prophet. Send to missing Prophet. Repairs. Send good news is a fire with Bobby goes the colder and gets temperature has dropped by a good 10 degrees since 1 a.m.
Dang it. See?
Sir Henry.
According to the check, we got 86.
Send Peter. Repairs. Send missing Prophet American with 2 cheers. Sir Henry Goodbye. Send we got a border station ahead. Repairs. Send Bobby.
Unless you're asking. If you're asking, yeah.
Where Bailey? Said hello Chris hand pink waving face red heart shape. Maybe. Said working at a hotel was definitely an adventure LOL.
I bet it was.
There I said again. Said barrel hop, barrel hop. There I said again. Said stupid car. Claire Bailey. Said yes Bobby I'm talking to you. There I said again. Said GT Claire. Reese Ayers. Said maybe the Vigo 6 that would not work at a hotel unless it was on the front desk as that's got to be the easiest job LOL. Reese Ayers. Said cheers Clara.
See a train over there.
Deborah Warner. Said cheers Clara.
I'm gonna put you guys on mute for just a minute, even though it should buffer out, just in case.
Cash. Said these guys gotta have amazing patience I get.
They was searching cars back there. I guess if you're gonna go through Border Patrol, you better off doing it in the daytime. See the train lights over there?
Said oh dear we are back.
That was a hard buffer. I had to stop though. They didn't leave me through like they normally do in the daytime.
Claire Bailey. Said okay yes. Certain that right. Said you mean this way. Reese Ayers.
Yeah.
Said choo choo train. Said I thought that that's what that was.
Lovely. Mercy, man.
Said choo choo.
Choo,
Catch them. Said how many tickets you got under your belt.
more than I can. Hot. If you're talking about commercial and personal, now commercial not as many, but if you throw the personal vehicle tickets up there, then got a bunch. But even with commercial vehicle, more than I can count. for today? Or lifetime? Lifetime, it's a freaking bunch. I got over 3 million miles. I don't know what that would be in hours. It's crazy. Blast you all. Yeah. It's not as bad as California's though. I got my CDLs in 1999. Yeah, it is. She is, man. One short versus one long. Most of the time, let's do these. Just a friend of mine now. If you've not got that thumbs up button yet, ain't get liking what you're seeing. Smash that punch and kick out again. We did not care how you do it. Stop smash that on here. She likes doing that early morning shopping.
Where big? Said wake up from her face with a smile. Diego Santos. Simple sweeper. FT68 sounds marvelous.
Thank you.
Said that and say everything for there. Sir Penny Penny. Said no, I'm about to leave here soon, so peace out. Stay safe.
So I appreciate you stopping in, hanging in, and catch you next time, man.
John Bryant. Said Claire, I am getting up for real soon. Time to see a deer shortly. Said I hate when I go to Walmart and no one is in line, and when I go to check out, the whole store is checking out to Velcro.
I know, right?
Where big? Said good night, Sir Penny. John Bryant. Said I'm off work today and tomorrow. Said the chocolate red off my tears. Raise hairs. Said John Bryant. Where big? Said I'm still driving too.
Working on it.
Said I saw something in the top elevator. Said I would like to use the phone for a elbow.
Huh? Found a friend.
Said Epson's no kids no fun. TMXXC. Said ghost me. Clear bid. Said I can't watch the short video. I'm more messed up. I'm thinking of cookies. I got something just made here. Maybe. Said it's driving me mad. I tell ya elbow. John Bryant. Said maybe before we go into all Ghostbusters.
Interesting.
Said yet another biggest elbow. Where baby? Said what are you doing, baby? Baby. Said I'm not doing anything. I will first tell Patty's elbow. Thanks for following.
Thanks for calling. Didn't catch that name at all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're almost at 1,000. Boom, ladies, guys, and gals, ladies and gentlemen, are freaking awesome. Thank you. Thank you so much for over 200 thumbs up right here to our little gang. And I do appreciate it. Snap some salt from the salty crew. Butter up that popcorn. Enjoy the rest of the ride. Now we do love the misfits around here. How much do we love the misfits? I didn't know she was out on top of that one. Get out of that bag. right there in the long freaking town. I don't think I've ever seen it there. Now we are officially in Central Time Zone right here. Florida. Florida. Yeah, it changes way back there. I don't know why it changes like that for. actually gonna park here. Back around if I can.
Clear Bailey. Send me bacon. Maybe. Send it another little mom and pop place. Don't remember where it was, but the tea tastes right. You said when the food was great.
I'm not sure which one that was. Oh, that was the
Clear Bailey.
stage.
Send
Was he
me
stage
mom.
top? I think.
Rice and Ken. Said some nice trucks there.
Yeah,
Maybe.
it's pretty nice.
Said we did a video.
Yeah, I think it was Boise stage top because I ended up. I remember asking if it was any good or if it was sweet, and she was like, but it's not that it wasn't sweet. It had a little bit of a sour taste to it. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and stop here for the night. And the thing is, I won't be able to start up till about 3 o'clock tomorrow-ish. But it's just about as far as I safely make it. I've been up since 3 o'clock yesterday morning.
Said I like the sweet and sour. Baby blue.
Not that
Said,
sour.
yeah, don't clean them tennis ears just right and can do that or if they refilled it.
The thing about the restaurants are,
Said, see you later, Bobby.
The-
Rest out.
the thing about the restaurants is the spigots. A lot of people don't know to clean them spigots out. They can clean the container out all day long, but if they don't clean that spigot out, that's where it generally sours at. But yeah, I've been up since 3 o'clock yesterday morning. That's what time I had to get up to make my 4 o'clock appointment yesterday morning. It was 3.
Said exactly I would take them off and soak in hot water.
Yeah. Right.
Claire Bailey. Said yes, in about 30 minutes I should be in Oklahoma City and I'm stopping.
Oklahoma City. Man. That's rough right there. Hopefully I didn't run over a Mazda.
Said I'm going to sleep for 15 minutes and then getting up. Baby blue. Said well hope you get some great rest this morning.
It won't take me long. I'm going to get me a sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit. And then I'll be out. I ain't want to dip.
Said LOL Boston.
Yeah. Lord have mercy. Stick a fork in me. I'm done, son.
Said yeah, I'm fixing to go back to bed myself.
Alright. I appreciate y'all hanging out over the late shift.
Bobby, see you tomorrow.
Y'all have a
Thanks,
wonderful
Red.
rest of your night. If you didn't get the thumbs up button on the way in, by all means,
Said good night,
get it
everyone.
on the way out. And we'll see everybody back at about 3 o'clock tomorrow.
Said everybody have a great day and see you later.
That's coming back. Good night, everybody.